All right, greetings. It is Monday Night Live with none other than yours truly, Sir William. Y'all get on in here. Get in here. Y'all know I like to get to a certain number before we go all the way on. Y'all get on in. All right, y'all trickling on in tonight. What is going on? Y'all trickling on in here tonight.
Found on TikTok Shop yet. So change the vibe of any room. You can just simply hang it on the wall by a simple hook. As you put it together, you're just going to be connecting pieces together, and you plug it in the wall and you're good to go. It's got connections that you can stick it.
Okay, let's see here. All right, greetings. Let's get on in and let's let everybody, lottie-dottie, and everybody know that we are live, getting ready to start over here on okay, turn on this. All right. All right, greetings. Let's begin to like and share the live. Greetings to all of you as you come in and you all is assembling. Hey, Fatima. Y'all, let me tell you, I'm getting ready to tell this. Y'all, let me tell you, Deaconess Earl, and Mother Janice, let me tell you about Miss Fatima. Let me tell y'all this as y'all coming in. I text that heifer. Let me look at my phone. I told her I was going to tell it. I wish she was still in Houston because I would tell her mama. And I would tell her mama and her son. Let me tell y'all, when I text that heifer, you know, nobody can say heifer like say folks. Okay, I'm looking at my phone. Mother Janice, are you ready for this? Wait a minute, let me see. Let me see so I can tell y'all exactly. Are y'all ready for this? I text that heifer at 2:47 in the afternoon. Crickets. Silence. No response. Deaconess Earl, I text her at 2. Don't be texting me now. Don't be texting me now. I text her at 2:47 p.m. Thank you, kind spirit, by the name of Apple, that gets your texts, your time, date, stamps accurate. Deaconess Earl, it was crickets until 7. Wait a minute. It was crickets. It was utter. I thank you for your holy quietness. It was utter silence. It was utter silence. So wait a minute. So I was like, I haven't gotten a response. I text the wench again at 7:28. And then she gonna respond, hey, what time? I don't want to hear it. Y'all, she said me on cricket. She said me on crickets. She had me on utter silence. Okay, what is that? Okay, so 2:45, 3:45, 3:45, 4:45, 5:45, 6:45. She had me on cricket 5 hours. Can y'all believe a total of a whole 5 hours? My top road dog, administrative assistant, executive, all of that. I said, oh, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. I'm so melancholy. All right, greetings. Y'all begin to like and share, let everyone know that we are live. This is Monday Night Live with Sir William. We didn't do a live last night. Yesterday was Father's Day. I'm going to have a very transparent moment. I don't know if we have any fathers that are on, but I'm going to share a, if I can do it without crying, but I'm going to share a very, very transparent moment with you all that happened the morning of Father's Day. And it really, it takes a lot. It's not a lot that moves me. It's not a lot that will cause me to get emotional or become emotional or any of that. I think that the Lord does all things well. And so when I look at my life and my experiences, he knew that for such a time as this was coming. And so a lot of the things that I've experienced, a lot of the things that I've been through were building me and preparing me for this moment. However, hey, Court, come on up and say hello to the people for a second. So it was really preparing me without the thing that one of the things that Dr. Cynthia James preached, and I missed her when she left Oakland, but one of the things is that it's in the spirit realm, it's already done. In the spirit realm, it's already done. However, in the natural, it's not yet. And so a lot of saints where we can almost go crazy or have a nervous breakdown is that in between time. See, we think about, and this was before Paula White changed. When I interviewed Paula White, one of the things that she explained or that she was sharing with me in that interview was how to maintain from the moment of the prophecy to the manifestation. See what we forget is that Nathan went to Jesse's house and prophesied that David would be king, but it didn't happen for 20 years. So what are we doing? Do we stagger at the promise? Do we not believe? Do we? So that's how he knows. He's all knowing. He's omnipotent. He's omniscient. He's omnipresent. He is the first and he's the last at the same time. He is the beginning and the end. He is Alpha and Omega, all at the same time. So he knew when he formed you that all of this was going to be a part of the preparation. All of this was going to work out for my good. All of this, your husband left you, your baby died, you lost your job, you lost your car, you lost your house. All of this was the preparation for my good. I don't see it right now. It hurt right now. I don't like it right now. But it's preparing me for what? Because it's already done, but not yet. So, but it's preparing me for the manifestation of it being done. All right, greetings. I need everyone to like and share. I need everyone to like and share. Let Lottie, Dottie, and everybody know that I'm on. Y'all may not want to believe it. Y'all feel like, because he wear hair. I add pieces to my hair, and I'm flamboyant and God nail, but his anointing is on my life. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to admit it. I got a rasp, sound like I've been preaching, but you ain't got to like it. But his hand is on me. All right, you guys, I need you all to like and share. I need you all to like and share and tell everyone that we are on tonight. We missed last night. I'm going to have a transparent moment with you all and just share, I hope and wish for all of the gentlemen, that follow me, and for the fathers, that I hope that you all had a wonderful Father's Day, and I hope that that we celebrate the fathers. And we always talk about, because the mamas are loving and y'all are nurturing, and you all are tender many times, and so we put a lot of that on you. And fathers a lot of times are intimidating. They were the disciplinarian. They have a presence that, and sometimes they're almost like the enforcer of the family. And so sometimes they have a presence, even the ones that are in our lives, and a part of their family and their children's lives. They still kind of sometimes get a rough, a hard, we give them a hard way to go. We give dads a hard way to go many of the times. And so we really want to pause and say thank you, and that we celebrate the fathers, and especially those of you that have, for lack of a better word, tumultuous, challenging, not the best relationship. with your fathers, especially the ones that fathers that are present, because I know that is some that where the fathers are not necessarily present in their children's life. And so for those of you that where your fathers were present, my father is very active and very present and very vocal and aggressive and intimidating and alpha alpha male at all times. And so that he's that one where yeah, I saw you live. Yeah. Now anybody else, they say they saw my live or what have you. Oh, okay, well, you saw it. Okay, well, good. Yeah, when he says that, it's like a butterfly still gets it gets the best of me. And then well, what do you be talking about? And why do that many people be on there? I said the same way how do this many people be in this church? And the same way you don't understand, I don't understand that either. What are you talking about? What is it that you say? So we go at it. All right, so please let's begin to like and share. Let's let everyone know that we are on. I hope all of the gentlemen, I hope all of you had a wonderful Father's Day. Those of you that are fathers and the grandfathers and spiritual fathers and preachers and pastors and godfathers and all of that you all had a wonderful Father's Day. All right, let's get some top hats and bow ties, and the ways to give are posted. The ways to give are posted. Fatima, I ain't even thinking about you. I am not gonna even look. I'm gonna do like how she did me. I'm gonna put her on not red. I'll put her on not red. And I wish if I had Mama's number in Houston, I would call her and I would get you a good old fashioned behind with, because Fatima Mama loved her so with it. She loved me. And she would have a fit if she knew that it was, I text at 2:47, 3:47, 4:47, 5:47. And so finally, wait a minute, let me see so I can tell y'all exactly. Let me get this exactly correct. So I text back. Let me slide it over. I text back at 7:31, almost 5 hours later. Almost 5 hours later. Can you believe it? Mother Janice. Can you believe it? All right, greetings. So we are operating. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Streaming Faith. We are on Pixel. We are on Apple TV. We are on Instagram. And we are on TikTok. So greetings. Welcome once, welcome twice. You are welcome. This is the church by the side of the road. All right, we got a number of hot topics for tonight. A number of things to talk about. I really want all of you to, I wanted to get a chance for everyone to assemble. And I wanted to share with you. Let's get our numbers of Facebook. Please like and share. Please like and share. Everyone on YouTube, just go on and hit that. Go on and hit that like button as you come in. Immediately hit the like button right then for me. Also on Facebook, hey, I think we saw. I think I saw Ed. Ed is on. I have someone that is saying hello from Chicago. You all, I just hate that I missed the opening of President Barack Obama's presidential library. That just, every time I look at the pictures and the video footage and all of that is just so, and I think even it would have always meant something. Absolutely. So don't get what I'm about to say wrong by that. But even in these visceral times, even in these really turbulent times that we're experiencing right now, it seemed like it meant even that much more, that it was that much more special. All right. I don't know if Gerard uh, or Muscle, let's see if they're around. When you don't know what to post, let me see how to okay, he went. Okay, so that's the other thing, I guess. So some people they're doing, they do their let's see. Oh, he's live. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hey. All right. Okay. All right, Instagram, we're back. Can you still hear me on Instagram? Sometimes when we go over to other platforms and check messages. All right, can you all still hear me on Instagram? Can you hear? Can y'all still hear on Instagram? All right, excellent. Oh, Shouting Gale. Greetings. Chicago's in the house. Ed is in the house. Okay, so let me share this with you. I started out the day. And so you all know my parents are in California. So we're 3 hours ahead. And so for whatever reason, most times if there's like a holiday and if I'm not home, then I'll generally do my calling. I may send a text, but I'll generally do my calling and what have you afterwards or after church or at some point like that because the 3 hour time difference. So I for whatever reason I decided to call prior to church or while I was getting ready. And so the course of the conversation took me off course to the point where my entire day and my entire mood was very, very off. And so it takes for me, being who I am and the kind of personality that I have, it takes a lot. And so it's nothing is ever right. Nothing is ever correct. Nothing ever. And so in my adult life, a lot of times what I do is I just shove, everything that he says or right back at him, and right back in his face. And um, and then the first thing it's always, oh, you can, he can have an excuse. And so I have resounded to the fact that, and I talked to one of my really good friends about it, and I've resounded to the fact that I wonder, do, and some aspects is for both of my parents, I wonder, do they have the capacity to really love me the way that I would expect them to. See, and this is going to be transparent. I probably will never do this again, or never talk to this again. But it's not one of the things that I do with this, and it's a guy that wants to really get into, all of this, whatever this world is that we do, and doing this. I don't, it's easy for me not to share pictures of, well, one, we don't have a lot of baby and young pictures because we had a house fire when we were young. So though a lot of that was in Daddy's library, a lot of that was destroyed because the kitchen was on one side, and the kitchen and the and his office and the library, they all shared the same wall. So when the kitchen went up in flames in that electrical fire, it was hitting right at the back of of that wall. So a lot of those, like a lot of my wards and my sisters, a lot of our awards, a lot of our plaques, a lot of our trophies, and so I understand when people, when you feel a loss like that, because some of those things you'll never get back. You only have the memory of it, and if it was videotaped or something like that. But all of those honor awards all through the years, trophies for being an Eagle Scout, and plaques and stuff, all of that's just gone. There's just destroyed. No, the plaque. And those of you that have stuff like that, cherish it, because it can be, I mean, now our house didn't burn down, thank God, but it can be gone, and there's no amount of money that an insurance check can they can give you to replace that. You know, how do you get your valedictorian award from the 8th grade? How do you get that? How do you reproduce that? How do you make that over again? You never do. You never make that again. All right, you all on TikTok again, please put the FYP. Is that what it is? FYP, push me out there with FYP. Also, continue to give me the hearts and share. Begin to continue to share the live, share, like and share, like and share. So a lot of those memories are gone. I called him And I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I was doing. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly, because y'all know I'm transparent with y'all. So I had showered, I had air dried. I like to air dry. I had put my first layer of cologne on, and I had my underwear on, and I was getting strapped. I was putting, I was struggling to put my girdles on. I had, and I had the phone on speakerphone, and I'm tussling, and being the undergarments is got a war going on, and so I'm talking, and gets slower. We're talking, and so we're talking, and finally I um I sit on the bed. Then I go from sitting on the bed to laying down on the bed. And as the conversation was going on, and as it was continuing, and as the sparring was getting more visceral, so then toward the end of the conversation, I'm at a point where I'm literally on my knees, almost like in a position of, like when you pray before you go to bed, and just I'm absolutely, totally, and completely depleted. I was it was almost, to be very, very honest with you, it was so bad that it was a conversation that was so bad that I wish I had called him toward the end of the day rather than in the beginning of the day, because it was just that visceral. And I it wasn't until today I was talking to one of my longtime friends. I think that we met probably, we were in our teens. And so um he was just kind of walking me through it, and walking me through, and I have to accept, and I think that, and this was the lesson, that even people that we think are supposed to, we have to understand that some people do not have the capacity to love you the way that you think, the way that you feel. See, I've always wondered why, and to be very honest with you, like, my dad is very, very jealous. And so uh I've always wondered why it was other, and I know a lot of people are gonna think real negative stuff, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But I was always wondering why it it was, and it's not in a sexual or perverted way, for the naysayers that are out there, that are listening and going to screen record and all of this, that they do to me all the time. I was always wondering why did I find the love, that and that I would be expecting from my father. Why did I find that in other men? Why did I find that in other men of God, other older men that mentored and poured into my life? Why was it? And it was always the things that I would need, that I would be expecting, and it's been so many. It's been Uncle John L. Burris. You all know him. He was Rodney King's defense attorney. Mayor Willie Brown, first African American mayor of San Francisco, and then Mayor Elihu Harris, and just all of these other great. Oh, thank you so much. Someone just gave me a galaxy over on TikTok. So it was always these other really just giant of men that were outside of my family that um that poured into me and that loved me, um uh, but you know, have you okay, so I'll say it like this to you. Every celebrating and every happy moment has always been destroyed by, I remember I had this really big birthday party. They planned this really big birthday party, a surprise birthday party for me. And uh, my dad came and picked me up. And for whatever reason, it was like this other uh, older kid, and they never really saw my actual family, because it was always somebody from the church that picked us up or what have you. And so they saw him and he rolled up, and quite naturally it was an impressive car. And so it was almost like this big kid that was saying, oh yeah, and he doesn't play with the other kids, and he says this or these negative things or whatever. And so from the time he picked me up to the time we went to the surprise birthday party, I was reprimanded the whole way. And so I didn't even enjoy like that birthday. And and stuff like that just sticks out in my mind. And y'all know that, those of you that follow me know I have, God has blessed me with an incredible memory. So it's like I can go back to the moment and relive it. And so I have just had to resign to the fact that I don't think daddy is capable. I really think that I was expecting, and now I'm I'm I, I'm free of it, because I don't I'm not going to live, and I don't want any of you live in a false sense of hope or a false sense of expectation that is not going to happen. And so I don't feel rejected. Rejected is not the word. Rejected is rejection is not the word, because we were lavished with things, and we had we grew up where it wasn't like we had to order from the child's menu, or we grew up if we wanted what is filet mignon. I want if we wanted that, we ordered it. If we wanted prawns or lobster, or so it wasn't that. What I'm saying is just the expectation of um of the affirmation, I'm proud of you, I love you, So it's not one of the, and it's very weird because at the same time, and especially when we were younger, he could be very affectionate. I don't know. It's the most very uh, are extremely the most peculiar thing. And so it really kind of knocked the wind out of me. And I didn't feel like, yesterday I didn't feel like pretending. I didn't feel like putting on the face. I didn't feel like that. Like I needed to just go ahead and be along with my thoughts and process it, um and recognize it for what it was, and then be able to say, I'm really okay. And so that's why a lot of times when y'all say that, oh, he's so arrogant, and oh, and what have you. See, when you've experienced that, it's nothing that a troll can say that would ever even penetrate. It's nothing. So anyway, I for everybody that, or for everyone that is on and that is listening, is that you've got to get to a place where all of this stuff, everything the greater is he that is within than he that is in the world. The greater is in you. And you cannot, what yesterday taught me is that I cannot, even from a source, even if it's from a place where I would expect, the Bible says that you can't put new wine in an old wineskin. So I can't expect, I can't, I cannot, I can't expect that. I can't expect that. And this is, and the greater lesson is that even if it's from your father, or even if it's supposedly from your mother, you are not supposed to be looking outwardly for that. That's our misconception. That's where we get hurt. That's where we feel that where the person that was misinterpreting it and said the feeling of rejection, that's where we get all of that from, is because we were always, and hear me clearly, looking to the wrong source. You cannot expect it to come from your husband. You cannot expect it to come from your wife. It's got to come from that God center, that God place that's already within you. You got to give it to yourself. You've got to affirm and reaffirm yourself. And not your mama. You think it should be your mama. You think it should be your daddy. But it may not be them. All right, William. I was in my 30s, and for the first time in my life, 10 minutes before my mom died, she told me for the first time in my life that she loved me. Oh my gosh. Powerful, Earl. It sounds like you're going through the stages of grief over a relationship that did not manifest. I don't know if I needed the relationship to manifest, or Deaconess Earl, I don't know if I needed it to manifest. I think that I needed the relationship, and God had the relationship be what it was because he was making me for something where I could not be weak and soft and emotional. See, this and that's what it's a guy that wants to, do and grow, and wants to ask me some questions about being an influencer. See, this is not for the faint. This is not for the weak at heart. This is this is not for a person that um uh is has low self-esteem, and where out opinions and people coming at you and people saying that you know what I've realized. And I think Gail, shouting Gail is on, but one of the things that she said, even the negative comment is getting you paid, because they're coming to your page, and they're taking the time out to leave a comment. And even if they're leaving a comment that is nasty and hurtful, the algorithm is not looking at what they said. The algorithm is looking at how long did they sit, how long did they stay. The algorithm is looking at that they made a comment, that they made a like, or they made a share. Even if they sharing and they're and they are mocking you, and they're sharing it for someone to get to laugh, they're helping you at the end of the day. Top Shay, they're helping you with that deposit that Meta and Google and YouTube is gonna make. I don't hear nobody. So you have to be really strong and girded up and anchored to really and then that's why you get to see, and some of the people that we feel made it, and then they say, oh, they had a nervous breakdown, or something happened and they had to check out for a few years. Well, see, that's why. That's why. All right. Well, thank you. All right. Someone said over on TikTok they feel that after tonight they understand me a little bit better. All right. I'll take that. Okay, let's get right into our topics on tonight. Please begin to like and share. Tell everybody. We have someone that is from is that Keisha? Keisha is from Kentucky. Greetings. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Tell everyone that we're on. All of you that are over on TikTok, y'all know that we have a goal. Y'all know that we have a goal, and we are pushing to reach that goal. So we need the followers and subscribers. We have a substantial opportunity and in the grasp of our hands. And so those of you that like me, those of you that love me, those of you that enjoy me, we really, really, really need you to push the FYP, push it out, help me like and share the lives, retweet when I tweet, and share the lives on your post. Tell your friends, tell your church members, tell your sorority and your fraternity family, tell your alumni association and all of the groups that you are part of. Tell them and share with them that there's this cat this cat in a hat that I like, and that I think that they will be an interesting follow. Thank you so much. Deaconess Earl has started our giving tonight with $10. Deaconess Earl has started. The ways to give are posted. You can give via Cash App. You can do Zelle. You can do Vimo. You can do PayPal, or you can do Super Chat. And those of you that are on TikTok, you can also do those wonderful gifts, and we like presents. But one of the main things is that if you will share and like the live and share the live. Also, for all of you that are viewing, if I can get a follow, I'll greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get straight on into it. Let's get straight into it. And you all know, let me say this, just to clear it up. Goddess Fatima absolutely adores me. I appreciate her and for all that she does. That is my buddy. So you all know when I clown and cut up with her, it is just all in good love and good fun. And we have a great time. And so I want publicly for everyone to know that we love and appreciate Fatima. She has our back, has my back, and she'll go to the moon and back for me, and I for her. So we just appreciate her. So don't think, ooh, she is moderator and he being funny style like that. No. That's just the way we cut. We just cut up and we have a good time. We have a good time. All right, let's get let's get into this. And so y'all, we got a number of topics for tonight. We got a number of topics. How many of you all are following me on my Facebook? How many of y'all follow me on Facebook? Okay. Instagram, how many of y'all? So y'all need to hashtag or Goddess Fatima, if you can put the link, if you'll be so kind to put the link. Hey, is that Seti or is that Joe? Greetings to you. If you put the link, if you'll drop the link to the Facebook on all of the platforms that we are on. So if you're not following me on Facebook, you did not get a chance to see me. And so we shared a old interview from May the 4th. All right, hey Queen, greetings. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? You have to come up sometimes and share. Are you at the Baptist convention? Are you in St. Louis at the Baptist convention? I know she's a preacher. So I was wondering if she was there. Okay, so everyone, so y'all have to, and that's why I say follow me on all platforms, because if you follow me on all platforms, you won't miss anything. So this Father's Day, for whatever reason that it was moved, you know, if you probably saw some of the footage and some of the commercials or things coming up. Tasha K, as you know, is an influencer, blogger, quite popular. She was sued and lost by Cardi B. And she was sued and lost, I think, what is it, 4.1 or $4.5 million was of the payout. But Tasha, probably like any of us, has found a way and somehow is continuing to press forward. Whether we like her, whether you like her or not, she is yet pressing and pushing forward. Okay, so why don't you I want everyone put in that hashtag. Let's hashtag Jamal Bryant. Let's hashtag Jamal Bryant. Let's hashtag Jamal Bryant. Let's see those hashtags start going out. Push this out in the FYP. We got some things that we want to discuss and we want to share. This is our first topic for tonight. Jamal Harrison Bryant. Thank you over Tails over on TikTok. Let's see some more of these hashtags of Jamal Bryant go out. Let's especially see them over here on YouTube and Facebook. So let's get to and start sharing this because you do know that he has a very popular podcast, and now since this interview, since this exclusive interview, life has kind of totally, or in many ways, changed. All right, we got a few hashtags. Can I see some more of these hashtags go out and some more shares and some more shares and likes, some more likes and shares. All right, so okay, so someone is saying that Tasha K just got a big opportunity similar to Wendy Williams. Right. So I think she's gotten an opportunity to see about a talk show, if that's what you're talking about. Is that what you are referring to? All right, everyone, let's go on. Thank you. All right, we Mother Janice has sent her. Those of you. Okay, so 10 years ago, on May 4th of 2016, May 4th of 2016, I was contacted by LaToya Odom. I was contacted by LaToya Odom, and I did an exclusive sit down with her. Now it was so bubbling hot. It was hardly no prep time. The call was made, or the contact with me was made the day before, and we were literally interviewing her the next day. And so that was May 4th of 2016. And so and she came to me, she contacted me and wanted to sit with me and share her story. And one of the reasons that she wanted to it was very, at that time, it was very few people that were doing social church commentary or anything, interviews or any talks about the church and church people. And also she wanted to talk to me because I was one of and I didn't realize it had been that long, but I was one person that he spoke of and that he had mentioned that that it was some contention and some negative things out there and about. And you all know that we have been very good friends, and then it was a turn or a chain of events that we've never really sat down and talked or never really resolved. So this Father's Day, LaToya Odom, Tasha K did for her podcast a sit down with LaToya Odom. And I sit down, okay, who's still lying? Who's lying? Would you like to come up and share with us who's lying? You're more than welcome. So she did a sit down. Latoya did a sit down with Tasha K. Now, I'm not exactly sure how old John was at that time of that interview, but I do know that he was like an infant baby back then. And so I'm presuming that he is at least probably somewhere of about 10 years old, or maybe possibly a little bit older than that, because if he was 1 or 2 or so, but and it's been 10 years. And she came with receipts, and she came with receipts. She came to me with the DNA test. With the DNA test that was conducted by the doctor that Jamal requested it to be conducted by. And it was 99.999999999% that he was undoubtedly the father. And it has gone on for all of these years. Y'all ain't hashtag, y'all can hashtag Jamal Bryant. I don't see y'all hashtagging. I only saw that we got 2 people. We got Mother Janice. All right. Hey, all the Baptist Crusader from DC. Greetings to you. God bless you. You're not in St. Louis at the convention? So no. And when she did, it was very, very much later. It was very much later. So for whatever reason, Latoya did or wanted to do this interview and this sit down with Tasha. And it was, I had a very interesting perspective about it then, and I have a very interesting perspective about it now. Pretty much, if you watch the video or if you watch my interview 10 years ago and you watch the interview with her, her aesthetic has definitely changed. She does not visibly appear to be in as great of a financial struggle as she was when she sat with me. Now, when she sat with me, and you all that know and follow me, I don't pay for interviews. Excuse me. A lot of podcasters are paying for interviews now, and that's a kind of a popular thing. I don't pay for interviews because it takes away from the journalistic integrity of the interview. If I pay you, then we have now we have a contractual agreement, and And now if the interview, if you don't say or drop, or the nuggets doesn't go the way that I want it to, or the way that it needs to, it just taints it. It does not, it does not make it journalistically and integral, and it takes away the authenticity. A good interview is like a good, is like a good dance. It's like a good dance. I am live on air. You should be watching me. It's like a good dance, and you should be watching me. Okay. All right. Are we back? Can y'all still hear me on Instagram? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can still hear on Instagram. A lot of times if a phone call come through, you can't, it doesn't reconnect right. Can y'all hear me? Okay, great. So we had to send an Uber for her. We had to Uber her to the location, and we had to Uber her home. And I mean, at that time, he was not in any kind of way committed. Now, the problem that I have, and this kind of got to the end, or sort of after the interview. See, and yesterday was Father's Day, but do men have a real obligation? And I'm going to say this all the way around. Do they have a real obligation to be a part of a child's life? If the man tells you, I don't want, if you already, okay, if and especially for those of you that women, and we know that it's you all's choice, it's you all's body, you have a right. But if the man tells you, and if you already know that you're a side piece, if you already know that you're a woman of the night, you already know that this man is committed, this man is married, this man, why? Just like I've given you that long dissertation about me and my relationship with my father. Why are you expecting him to take a level and do what he would do for a woman that he was in love with, and willing and wanted to participate in the having of a child? Why do you, I see, for whatever reason that I've wrestled with this, I don't feel that I don't think I okay, so you all are saying that he should have thought about that when he laid down. I look at it, and maybe I don't know if it's because I'm a male, but when I look at it, and I want to probably at some point drop the link, because I don't think, if I tell you I don't want you to have a kid, And we did whatever we did. And it was what it was. I mean, ladies, you know, if a man is your boyfriend versus you being a hookup. And what you all have got to stop doing is thinking in this fantasy in your mind that you're going to change the a man. Now, I probably ain't going to get no offering so tonight. I probably ain't going to get no more offerings tonight. So let's go on and raise whatever we go raise. Let's go on and raise it tonight. Because I'm just going to go on and I'm going to speak what I think is real. We just did the story on Faison Love, who is locked up, and you have this whole idea of men. Thank you for the money gun. We have this whole idea about men that you were a good time. I thank you for your holy quietness. You know you were a good time. You was not dating him. You were not taken out. You were not introduced to his mama. You don't know none of his friends. You don't know his favorite color. You don't know very much about him other than that 30 minutes to an hour that you had that encounter with them. And you expect a man to be a lifetime to 18 years committed contractually and obligated legally to you and to a child. See, I think you are doing a disservice. I think that you are wrong to bring an unwanted child into the world. I want you to come up. T. Danielle, I want you to come up because okay, we already got that. We already got that. We already got that. We got the DNA. We already got that. We are clear on that. Greetings. We are clear that it was the DNA. We're not denying that. What I am saying is, if I tell you I don't want you to have this child, and you decide anyway, and then you want to feel like I'm financially obligated, and then you got to keep on, you're going to keep on doing interviews. See, I get the part that is it took two to tango. Hey, Danielle.
Hey, Sir William.
You got to help me. So you feel that I'm wrong.
In the aspect of where he was speaking about, where he let me know that she was a side piece or whatever, I agree with that. I get that part. What I'm saying is, once DNA has been proven, yes, he's obligated to take care of that child 18 years, period.
I honestly feel differently. I feel that
agree to disagree, but I understand what you're saying about,
because what I'm saying to you is that, and this is the part, and this is why I started the show the way that I did, because I knew that I was going to go here. We cannot enter stuff with a false sense of expectation. See, I was having a good time with you for that moment. You were a good time for me. I was a good time for you.
Mm-hmm.
I was not in love with you. I was not committed to you. I was not, I don't know your village. I don't know your mama. I don't know your daddy and them. I don't know. I know you had a nice figure or a figure, or you are a figure that, and you did, and you allowed me. You allowed, because ain't nobody just having sex with you and having sex with you unprotected. Wait a minute now, because a lot of times y'all want to put that unprotected part on the man. You feeling that meat. You feeling that meat.
Oh, she felt it.
You feeling that, you feeling it, and you know that if, and see, you're not stopping and saying, hey, no, because what you are doing is you are thinking that you are playing Russian roulette. You're playing this 50-50 chance that it's a possibility that I'm gonna walk away and get pregnant, and I'm going to, unfortunately, I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna come up.
Yeah, but he still took the chance.
Right.
Oh, got the seed. The seed is here now. It's been proven with DNA. My thing is, yes, he's obligated to take care of the child, whether he wants to be in the child's life or not.
And and see, that's the other part. Like, I'm trying to figure out, and now this is the other thing. It's my understanding that the child is special needs, and if the
I'm not sure.
and if the child, well,
that's irrelevant.
But it's relevant, because
no, I mean, it's irrelevant as far as his responsibility to take care of
I just do not think that legally. I think that the legal system is biased and has done an injustice to men, and is making men take on a lifetime commitment, and especially because if I tell you, hey, because see, the thing about it is, there's a conversation that's had. There's a conversation that took for you to take your panties down. There was a conversation for you to come back to my room. There was a conversation for us to be in whatever, not unless we real good and crazy and just gonna do it outside in the open and broad daylight. There were all of this time we're talking and we're having conversation. And grown women know who they are. That's why I had the problem when with the lady that went to Mike Tyson's room. And I mean, why are you, we grown people here? Why are you sitting up and want to act like you Alice in Wonderland? You're not going to nobody's hotel room at 12 o'clock at night to sit up and have no conversation.
Mm-mm.
You're not going there at that time of night, not with no major celebrity. You're not going there. You're going there to be a to be a pleasure to him, and for you to walk away with the gratification that you had sex with this celebrity, or this person of major influence.
Mm-hmm. But all my commentary was,
I hear you. I hear you, but I got it, and thank you so much. I just don't think that that's the case. I don't think that and I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. And see, the thing, you're not necessarily shaming him. You can have these interviews, but you're not necessarily shaming him. You allowed yourself to enter into okay, we got somebody else. Okay, you allowed yourself to enter into a not even a relationship. You allowed yourself to enter into um a sexual situation. All right. Oh, she must not have meant to come up. I don't think he cares, and I don't think other men care either. I mean, and I know that may sound hurtful. Men, let me say this to you. You can tell how a man takes care of his kids. You know how the way he takes care of his kids, that lets you know how much he loved their mama. When you have a man that's in the life of their children. Now, I'm not talking about relationship dynamics. Me and my dad have relationship dynamics that are a problem, but I was well taken care of. And given money, and and sent money, not oh no, you're fine. I thought you might have had a point that you wanted to make. All is well. And so then so that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you cannot. And so when she said in the interview and talked about, and so yeah, he's done all these other great things, and he can do these great things. That doesn't negate from him. That doesn't negate from his call. That doesn't negate from him uh doing good in the community. And if we want to continue to berate him on an act from 10 years ago, now that's been 10 years ago. So he got 8 more years to legally go through this situation. And then y'all gonna have him in a position, because see, the thing that you got to look at Brian McKnight. I just want you to look at Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight was married to his children's mother, and he has made a decision where he is totally and completely checked out and said, look, I was married to her and I wash my hands. And so I just think that it's a two-part that I don't think he's totally wrong. I don't think he's totally wrong, and I think it's unfair. And I think women, you all do yourself. You enter yourself into a world of hurt, into a world of pain, and an innocent life, when you make the conscious decision to have a child and to bring an unwanted child into the world. You open yourself up for a heart, and I mean, we can all go back and say, oh, they shoulda, coulda, woulda, and all of that. You should have worn a condom, and you should have did. Okay, we pass all of that. We pass all of that. We now down to the grits and the gravy. You're a grown man. She is a grown woman. Hey, Sir William and everyone. The usual Casual Sex Act produced a lifetime commitment on both parties. Now they are parents. Okay, now you're parents, but you have made a decision. All right, Nelson, come up. Nelson, come up, because you made a decision where, because because what is next? What is LaToya going to do? Is LaToya going to walk John into new birth? And she's done the interview with Tasha K. We understand that there's a child out there. We understand that there may be other children out there. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do when you do not and will not be acknowledged? You're not sitting with the family when they die. You're not going to be, your name is not going to be in the obituary. Thank you. Thank you. I think I got my gift, y'all. You're not going to be there. You're not riding in the family limo. You're not going to be seated on the front row. You got the legit kids and you got the illegit. You're illegitimate. You're illegitimate. You brought an illegitimate child into the world. You set yourself up for a lifetime of pain. That was some of the thing, because at the end of the day, if he's telling you, hey babe, we had a good time or whatever, look, I'm passing the church over here. I got all, you set it up. You wanted to entrap. That's what you wanted to do. So I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it from both aspects. Hey, little Nelson, how are you?
I'm doing good. I watch you all the time. I love your show. So
thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I want you to keep on loving me even when we don't agree.
Oh, most definitely. But this situation sort of hits home for me because I've lived this situation.
Okay.
I mean, yes, that has, you have sex and things happen that you don't necessarily expect. That's just a consequence that you have when you're, out of, having sex out of marriage. So things like that does happen. For me, it was my daughter. It was my first girl. And I feel like as a woman, I should be able to do what I want with my body. You knew you was married when we was doing what we was doing. And for me, I'm going to have my child. He didn't necessarily, he came around. I will say that. He did come around. But at first he was not with it. But I just felt like that's not fair. It's not fair. So for me, and then you were saying you're not going to ride in the family limo, or you're not going to be associated with the family. But what does that have to do with the child at the end of the day? We still have a child that has to be taken care of.
Right.
And how could you say that you're a man or you're a man of God and you're not going to take care of something that God is?
Now,
the enemy can't give life. Only Christ can give life. So
right. But if you don't mind me asking, did you all kind of have that difficult conversation as to once you found out that you was pregnant and with child, that okay, we got to make a decision, are we going to keep it, or what we going to do, or how? Right. And ultimately the decision is the mother's, I feel. Okay. I mean, you're pregnant, impregnated with your child. That's your body. That's your right as a woman.
I'm sorry. And I mean, this is a heavy subject. Everybody's not going to agree on it, but I mean, hey,
the only reason why little Nelson, the reason why it concerns me, and I'm speaking from, the aspect, and even though I don't haven't ever been married and I don't have children, but as a teacher, I dealt with a lot of kids coming from a lot of different family dynamics, and so life is already difficult. We Black, we already gonna have a level of challenges, and I hate that then you have this come in, and then you're gonna have the aspect that as that baby grows up, that's going to be coming to you. Well, mommy, they're going to see the other kids with their mom and dad and their parents and what have you. And so they're going to start asking you questions, and for the lack of a better word, I know that has to be difficult and painful for you. You know what I'm saying? And then, so how have you had to navigate that part?
Right now, she lives with her father and his fiance, so they have basically a blended family because my situation changed over the years. But I mean, you just have to be honest, and if they
so he came around and accepted the daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I say he ended up coming around eventually.
How long did it take him?
Took him a few years. I would say about 4 to 5 years.
Wow.
4 to 5 years. But I mean, at the end of the day, Sir William, it is mama's baby, it's daddy's baby. It's not, but I just feel like as a man and as a man of God, how dare you? Like, so now I don't fit with your persona. I don't fit with, this is what we did behind closed doors. So now you want to throw me away, and I'm just supposed to just go away, abort my baby, and you're just going to use me basically as a woman.
But that's how they did in the Bible.
That's not right.
I mean, it's not. Sarah told Abraham, go in there and lay with Ahab, and then she had Ishmael. And then when Sarah started feeling some kind of way, baby, you got to go and your. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but what I'm saying is that dynamic, it was before Christ. Like, we ain't been able to figure this out.
Right. But I love you, sir.
I love you too, and thank you so much for sharing your personal testimony. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. But so I know you're gonna drop back down. Okay. And so it's a powerful conversation. It's a powerful conversation, and it's a hard one. It's a hard one. You aren't trying to, but it sounds okay. Someone on TikTok says that I'm not trying to, but I sound insensitive. Is it that I sound insensitive, or is it just truthful? See, now the beautiful part about Lil Nelson is dad came around. And he came around, and now he's accepting. Not only is he accepting of the child, but now he and his fiance have taken on the responsibility of the child. Like that's a major 360. Okay, Emily Renee says the truth is he's a responsible party as well. Okay. Someone else says, William, why is Jamal not paying support for his? I think he is now paying child support. At the time when I did the interview, he was not paying child support. But I believe now that he is paying child support and has been paying. And then they had around the wedding time. And so that's the other part about that makes it difficult for me with LaToya, and I'm compassionate. But, now, if you watch the interview, it was implications about Greg. It was implications about Luther McKinstry. And she was hired by Greg Davis to be this masseuse for the speakers for a conference that he had. So it had the overture to that she was sort of like the good time girl for all of the for the lineup of speakers, and that added a whole nother element to it, and that added the whole other idea as to why Jamal was probably under the impression that it was a good possibility that it wasn't his. Okay, and then let's just go on and talk about sex. Y'all, heterosexual people, homosexual people, same gender loving people, y'all don't want to have sex with protection. Okay, all right. Everybody's quiet. They did no comment. Y'all don't want to have sex with no protection. It don't feel as good for the man or as good for the woman. Just call a thing a thing. Just call it say it. Just go on and say it. It don't feel as good. Okay, so y'all want okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna leave it alone because see, y'all don't want to be truthful. Okay, McCoy, you got all that talk and you don't want to say nothing. You need to come, McCoy, you come on up. I want you to mic up. All right. Okay, thank you, LaKenya. LaKenya says you're right. Okay, TJ Yale says that's the truth. All right, see now I see the children of the night over on TikTok. They gonna tell the truth. All right, y'all over here on Instagram and y'all on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all want to be the prudes thing. Ooh, ooh. Okay, y'all don't want to. Okay. All right. I'm just saying, not the children. Yeah, y'all the children of the night over here on TikTok. Y'all the see the saints. The saints is over here. See the children of Israel is over here on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, let's see what this person is saying. Let's see who this is. Okay, here come McCoy. Here come McCoy.
William, I'm gonna tell you now. I've been listening to you for years, and I declare this is the best live. This is the best live. This was going down in the books.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, you say they're quiet for you on them other platforms. They got quiet on.
They got quiet. You know, y'all, they like the women like raw as much as the men like it raw.
We all like responsibility, and we all need to take accountability.
Okay, but see, this is the thing. Now, have you been there?
But let me say this to you, Will. You know, I'm like you. I'm from the old school.
Okay.
And, back in the day, they used to say, you know, if the bed is good enough to, what they say, what you remember what they said, if you're going to lay in the bed or something, they used to say back in the day. If you make your bed hard, you got to lay in it, I believe they used to say back in the day.
Right.
And people don't live by that anymore. Of course, if we look way back in the day, there was some players and neglectors back then too. The difference was that people didn't have the internet to send you viral. You know, you were able to sneak in the dark and do all the things that you did.
But now we going viral, and now that going viral worked maybe a good 5-7 years at the max. Now we're at a point, see, like everybody has a remnant. Jamal got those people over there at New Birth, and LaToya popping up on Tasha K is not, it may resonate with about 200 people. It may make some say, you know what, man, he my pastor and all that. You know what, I ain't coming no more.
Look like his church is growing to me.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've been in this at least 15 years. I started talking about the black church. Now you got cats wanting to pay to have something put out on them.
You remember what you said when you came on the live? You said somebody told you that negative comments still pay you.
Amen.
Publicity. Good, bad, ugly.
Somebody gonna go Wednesday night to find out. Somebody gonna go Wednesday night, and see, the problem is when they go,
they gonna pay.
Not only are they gonna pay, but when they go, they gonna get intrigued. Mm-hmm. See, they gonna get intrigued, and then once they get intrigued, they gonna say, "Wait a minute, I like it. I like it over here. I like it. Oh, I like this." Let me take y'all to the book. Let me take y'all to the book for a second. McCoy, I want you to stay, because see, I already know that you're a preacher. I can hear it all in your voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, I already know you're a jackleg. Let me go on and take you to the book. Let me go. You didn't hear me.
Are we going to go to where it says in the last day?
Nah, I ain't worried about that.
Itching ears. Ever learning, but never coming to the knowledge of the truth.
See, I want to. Now, have you ever had a woman or been faced with a woman that said that I'm pregnant, and you tell her, I don't want you to have it?
I haven't had that experience.
Well, praise the Lord then. I'm trying to see. Let me see where this was. I want to see where we were. Okay, I'm done. See, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to take you there. Okay. Now this was just recently. I just recently heard this preach, but this gonna help some of y'all. Now, this is Judges, the book of Judges in the 11th chapter. Now, Jephthah, the Gileadite, was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of a harlot. And Gilead begat Jesse. All right, Gilead's wife bare him sons, and his wife's sons grew up, and they thrust out Jesse and said unto him, thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman. Okay, so you got to get out the house. You're not entitled to an inheritance. Oh, y'all don't like this kind of teaching. See?
I ain't heard you say that in a while.
Y'all don't like this kind of teaching. No. He fled from his brethren and dwelt in the land of Todd, and there where he gathered vain men, and they went out with him. And basically, he was a castaway, but he went out, and then he gathered other men that was messed up. So basically, he was a thug and started a gang.
Well, you know the thing, William, that I guess bothers me in this situation is I wonder, irregardless of the two adults, I often wonder about the effect that it'll have on the child. That's.
But see, if the child didn't come into the world, it won't be no effect to be had. See, that's the part. See, that's the part that we don't want. That's the part that we don't want to discuss. That's the part. See, I told you. I told your monkey behind. I made it clear to you. I made it clear. You know, and women, stop acting like you Alice and you live in Wonderland. You know, you knew he wasn't dating you.
But William, there's still a responsibility.
But see, the thing about it is because the thing that has been told to you, the thing that has been, and you've been socialized and you have been made to buy into this obligation that it is a responsibility. And see, now the thing about it is, how many times do you got to keep on paying? Now, I'm not trying to defend Jamal. I'm not trying to defend him. But what I'm saying is women have to think about when you are signing up. that you're going to have to rear this young lad or this young lady, and you're going to have to rear them with the possibility of rearing them by yourself. It's hard enough right now for two parents, and let alone by yourself. And then it's so many things, and it's so many lessons that, that you get by accident from your parents. Sitting at the table. Y'all don't do that no more. Everybody y'all going to the fast food place, and everybody got their bag of food, and they going and eating in their bedroom and all of that. Y'all not sitting down where they play classical music, and you sitting down at the table at 6:00, and everybody's underneath the dinner table at your parents' house. Y'all don't even know what that is. Y'all don't even barely do that on the holiday. So all I'm saying is that what you got to, and what I want her and other people, when you get into this whole thing, and how he doing this, and how he's doing that, and then Tasha put up the old thing, which I never got to the bottom of that, because I really thought that was all acting. I didn't see Jamal allowing somebody to walk up to him and curse like that. First of all, I didn't see necessarily would think, and that was at some of the height of Empowerment Temple's time. I just don't see him being in the hood by himself and then a guy walking up. So I never got to the bottom of that. But I'm just saying,
that where a man's heart is, that's where his treasure is.
That's where his treasure is. And you can tell by how the way a man.
And I'm not talking about Jamal, I'm talking about a man.
I'm telling you, exactly.
It's not about, it's bigger than.
No, it's bigger than him.
Yeah.
This is bigger than him. This has to do with a whole lot of people and a whole lot of kids that's coming into the world. This got to do with Jay-Z and that boy that's been claiming for years that he's Jay-Z's son. This got to do with Matthew, Beyonce's daddy. That boy is saying, and see, that's all I'm talking about. And the only part that I am sharing with y'all is that the pain that you have to be ready to understand that you're going to suffer and you're going to endure. Because when you have, and see, the other part about it is, and let's talk about a man. Let's talk about a man. Because see, the part about it is that I'm already mad at you because you was a piece of so-and-so. And then you done taken me with your nappy-headed self down to the courthouse, and you done put me on child support for a child that I told you that I didn't want. Then you think you're going to be big enough and bad enough to make me not only have to come out of pocket for this child, but then you're going to make me have to have some type of relationship with them that I didn't want, that I don't want to have. And I think that that's a fantasy land that and you're living somewhere on the planet Oz, and you got to understand that you're not. Now, you can maybe legislate, and you can maybe get a court order that's going to make him pay child support.
Yeah, but going on Tasha King ain't going to do that.
And going on, it ain't going to do nothing but make him double down and be mad. And I'm going to tell you this, the kind of prideful man that Jamal is, and I'm just going to go in and say it, and I know y'all not going to like it, he ain't going to have nothing to do with the child, no way. But if it got any kind of deformed deformity or any kind of deficiency, oh, that he sure as hell not gonna have nothing. Oh no.
Well, you know him. Y'all Morehouse graduates have.
No, that's right. So it's no. Mm-mm. You're not coming up in this man. No.
Stop it.
Y'all want me to stop it, but y'all don't like the truth. You're not coming in here, young man. LaToya, I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all gonna get real mad. Let LaToya hit that door, and she wouldn't be in there as long as that white man was in there hollering and talking about he was gonna go. Let her bring John up in there, baby. Let her bring John up in there and see how fast they get her ass out of there. She ain't gonna.
William, I'm about Larry. I'm about like Larry now. Just stop it. Just
Bye. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Oh, I ain't got past my first subject. Anyway, the ways to give y'all don't like me tonight. I understand. They said the Lord is not. They said the Lord is not pleased. They said the Lord is not pleased. Y'all know, we just got to be honest, and we just got to be truthful. And that's just what we're being. That's just what we've been. Let's move on. We have a long way to go. Okay. I think we might have gotten duped. I think that either it was from a fake page, or maybe a joke that Tracee Ellis Ross was making when she announced that she was possibly pregnant. And I don't think that has. I don't think that has. We have worked on that. I don't think that is actually the case. She is 53, and it was looking like she was possibly going to have a child, but I don't think that is true. So it doesn't happen to us all the time, but in this whole world of social media, sometimes it's a possibility that we can get an announcement, or that we can get duped. All right, Kim Kardashian, come on here. Talking about a harlot. Oh, bless the name of the Lord. Speaking of a harlot, Fatima. All right. Kim Kardashian has brought inmates and their children together for Father's Day. Kim Kardashian brought 50 inmates and their children together in federal prisons to celebrate Father's Day. On Sunday, June 21st, Kim joined with Reform Alliance and the Ladies of Hope Ministries to bring incarcerated fathers together with their children in federal prisons across the country. The Ladies of Hope Ministries identified 50 families and provided grants to help cover the travel expenses, making it possible for children and loved ones to visit their fathers for Father's Day. Many of the participating families, this was the first in-person visit in years. Some of the fathers have missed birthdays, graduations, holidays, and countless milestones while being separated from their children. So you have to imagine that was just incredible. And so, yeah, Kim Kardashian is just an enigma of a woman. All right, y'all continue to like and share the live over there on TikTok. I don't know why I'm not getting any hearts. I don't know why I'm not getting any hearts. I don't know why I'm not getting any shares. I don't know why I'm not getting any follows. What's going on? Y'all send me some more presents over there. All right. And Instagram, y'all keep sharing me. YouTube and Facebook and Pixel and all that, y'all keep liking and sharing. So milestone part of their lives and for the lives of children that parents are unfortunately incarcerated. And so that's something. All right, Clive Davis, the music mogul who signed Whitney Houston and countless other notable artists, has taken his final rest. Okay, he was 94 and he has passed. He has passed away. Clive J. Davis, the music mogul who signed Whitney Houston, has passed at the age of 94. Davis died at his home in Manhattan on Monday, which is today, June the 22nd. Isn't that something? He and Whitney are both gone. Isn't that something? Jesus. Who would have ever thought? And when I was at her funeral, oh, I had the worst headache. Woo. Whoa, my head was doom. It was so many spirits coming at me. And I could feel that spirit of torment. Yay, I could feel it. It was just, whoo, that spirit of torment was just, and it just had my head was just pounding. I said, Lord, I couldn't get no relief. I was just in there. And we was just, it was just a spirit of heaviness. It was a spirit of heaviness. Today was Peabo Bryson's funeral. He had a private invitation only funeral. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. I like to be invited and I like to go to stuff, but that's one thing you ain't got to ever send me an invitation to. You do not have to invite me to come to nobody's funeral. I don't hear nobody. I thank you for your holy quietness. But you ain't got to invite me to come to your funeral. Now, this is what I will say about that, and especially about people of significance and celebrities and things and high profile people. I'll just say this. If in this day and time of information and technology, if you have a person that thought enough of your loved one to come and pay their respect and pause and take time out of their busy schedule to get dressed and come to whatever location where you are and you're having that service, I think let them come. Let the people that loved his music come and let them pack it out and let them until the fire marshal come and say, you know what, we can't allow any more people in here. Because if you resonated and just think about it, and this time we have, and COVID did something to us. We don't even go to church. You have people that don't even take the time to go to church. So if a person thinks enough of you and enough of your family member to take the time out of their schedule to come and say and bid you a fond farewell. Thank you, and bid you a fond farewell, then let them pack the church out till the firemen come. Let the police have to come and direct the traffic. Because people don't have to do that. People don't have to be nice. People don't have to be loving. People don't have to be kind. Y'all that are on here and the people that sin, look, people do not have to be nice. And people do not have to be loving and care or what have you. So I just think that sometimes some of that maybe a little bit. And then the thing about it is, it's somebody that didn't get invited, that had a relationship with the deceased that the family may not have known about. It may have been a neighbor or somebody that lived in the same building and you never knew, but they exchanged pleasantries. They didn't necessarily talk on the phone or go out to lunch or whatever, what have you, but they had conversations with each other. Or they may have, it's too easy and too many people that you can leave out of that. This one is a challenge. I haven't really talked about it because it's multi-layered, but Jemele Hill and Charlamagne have attempted to defend Jay-Z's exclusive Target deal, especially after the boycott. Jemele Hill and Charlamagne came out in defense of Jay-Z promoting his exclusive anniversary album with Target. Jay-Z partnered with Target to promote his new viral record to celebrate his 30th anniversary of his debut album, Reasonable Doubt. Critics say that Jay-Z's history of showing up when Black people boycott corporations. Jay-Z and Roc Nation announced a partnership with the NFL in 2019 after the league gave former quarterback Colin Kaepernick his walking papers for kneeling during the games. Jay-Z and the NFL commissioner Roger Goodell told Black people it was time to move past kneeling. Jay-Z's new partnership with Target sparks fresh new debates. It's just like Quentin said it best. Funky Doc Neva said it best. We're at a visceral time as African Americans. This is not a time to sit behind your pew. This is not a time to sit on the sideline. And this is not a time for you to take racism, race relations, and the way we are being treated and handled and misused and taken advantage of and taken for granted as an opportunity for a moneymaker. This is just not the time for that. This is the time that you stand up and that you stand tall and that you stand proud and boldly say, we're not going for this. And it's wrong to, and that's why, see, that's what made, and you all know I'm a former history teacher, a lover of history. This is the problem that made did desegregation difficult, because see, when the playing field was even and nobody had access, it made it easy for us to come together. Now we got all these bifurcations and we got all of these ages and stages, and this person is wealthy over here, this one is accomplished that over there. And so the more that some of us that are African American, the more education that we have, the more money that we have, the less and less Black that we think we are, and the more and more accepted. And just like how Bishop Jordan was saying that Bishop Jordan said that Reverend Ike said the people that lived in his property, they were green people, and that, but see, we are seeing that even money only gets you to a certain level with or to a certain place with this level of racism and socioeconomic disfranchisement that we're seeing right now. And it's so visceral. And this is not a time to be on the fence. This is the time that we got to stand together and say, no, we're not going for this. And this is even that much more serious than what the Super Bowl was. Because now you got, and what he did, yes, he got a lot of Black artists opportunities to do the halftime show that they probably wouldn't have considered. But maybe this is not always the time. And I think it's unfortunate. And I would say that we need to go as far as to say, well, you know what? And I know that they're probably not going to do it, but we probably should go as far as to say, you know what, Jay-Z, we're going to sit out on your 30th anniversary project. We'll check you out next time. We're not participating. So all of the work, all of the struggle, all of that we sacrificed and that we went through, we're getting ready to throw it all in the trash because, okay, now we got a person that represents, or that we feel represents a good part of Black culture and the community that is saying, oh, okay, let's just throw all of that out the window. And I'm going to, why you just didn't do it exclusively online? Why you didn't do it exclusively? Why you didn't do a deal with Pandora or Spotify or anywhere? So they attempted to defend him, and yeah. So I'm wondering what the deal looked like. Now, if y'all see me do a deal with Target or somebody that we boycott, and y'all understand that, I just had to do it because they was giving me an opportunity, and I didn't have no money like that and no big time money, and so I just had to go on and take it, and they gave me a chance. All right, Tyler Perry is still dodging the questions about his sexual orientation. I thank y'all for your holy quietness. All right, Tyler Perry's accuser, Mario Rodriguez, asked a judge to sanction the director after he failed to attend a scheduled deposition. Mario's attorneys were expected to ask Tyler Perry about his sexual orientation. According to reports, Tyler did not show up for their hearing. Mario claimed that Tyler would only sit for a deposition if lawyers didn't ask him questions regarding his preference for men. Mario allegedly said that Tyler's legal team argued that his preference isn't relevant to Mario's lawsuit, alleging that Tyler assaulted him repeatedly for years. Mario, who appeared in Tyler Perry's Boo, Medea Halloween, claimed in the court documents that Tyler made unwanted advances toward him. He demanded $77 million in damages. Tyler attorney said, as we said for the offset, that this shakedown and now a shakedown and a frivolous motion. Tyler did not fail to appear for the deposition or refuse any line of questioning. We will seek sanctions. Mario says that he was first approached in 2014 by a trainer at a gym who said that Tyler wanted Mario's phone number to talk to him about an acting role. After Mario was cast in the film, Tyler allegedly invited him to his Atlanta area home where Mario claims he was touched inappropriately. The incidents allegedly occurred between 2014 and 2019. Well, how many times did somebody have to keep touching you that you didn't want to touch you? Hello? I mean, at what point do you say, okay, I don't want you to touch me? Mario claims that Tyler Perry paid him $5 million on several occasions following the alleged incidents. Despite those incidents, Mario continued to visit Tyler Perry's home. I keep going back. See, I got 5,000 the first time. I got to go back because, see, I may do a little bit more and I may get 15, 25. Let me drop it low and spread it wide. Oh, y'all don't like this kind of teaching, but I'm going to talk it anyway. See, see, I got that. Why you keep going back? All right, Lionsgate, which distribute Tyler Perry's films, mocked the aspiring actor in a motion requesting to be dismissed from the lawsuit. Lionsgate said that Mario spent less than a week playing frat guy number 10 and Tyler Perry's Medea film. The company said Mario admitted that there was no misconduct during his time on set. Mario himself claimed that the alleged lawsuit occurred at Tyler's home. Lionsgate added, now 10 years later, Mario is suing Lionsgate for neglect, retention regarding alleged sexual advances by Tyler allegedly made towards him at Tyler's private residence, not on Lionsgate property or project, years after the shoot wrapped. We're out of this, buddy. We're out of this. And no one, you want 77 million because you know that no one is going to touch you. No pun intended. But you know that it is a wrap for you. It is over. All right, y'all, the body cam footage has been released of Karmelo Anthony being arrested. This situation is so visceral for me. I can barely cover it. I just cannot. It is so many holes and so many problems and so many issues. And I'm thinking about that young Black guy that was scared and probably feeling like somebody had did something to him, and he must have snapped, and he defended himself, and here we are. And then he has situations beyond his control, and he has people that are like his parents that he's depending on to make decisions for him, and they're not making the best or the wisest decision. And the whole thing is just absolutely, it is horrible. It is, I mean, it is beyond sad and beyond bad. It is so, so bad. And it's so, so sad. And so unfortunate. And it's just painful for me. I'm just going to be honest with you. It is painful. And to hearing him cry. Oh my God. It's just too much. And then I feel like it seems like his parents fail him? Like, really, you all? I mean, it's just, all right, King Charles said that he's going to cover the security expenses for Harry and Meghan to make their trip to the UK. Child, you were scared, and you said that those security... Your grandma did not like the fact that your mama started dating an African. And something happened. I ain't gonna say she gave the order, but something went down. And it was really bad. I said the same thing, is that Tommy or Tammy? I said the same thing because I said Harry is gonna give up his inheritance for this girl, and when he comes to himself, he is gonna realize the error of his ways, and it's going to be unfortunate. And I hope that he doesn't wind up resenting her for having made an unwise decision. But I think he was caught between a rock and a hard place, because he probably felt, and he said, that it seemed like his wife was going to wind up like his mother. And that was a very serious accusation. And that was a very serious revelation for him. All right, lawmakers warned the Major League Baseball for threatening players over Bible verses on caps during Pride Night. Okay, this whole thing which you got these baseball players that decided that they were going to come out full-fledged as Christian, and that they had a problem with celebrating Pride Night for Major League Baseball, and they have, gone back and forth. And look, you cannot force anybody to believe what you believe, and that's just it. They can't hurt you or harm you, but you can't force them to believe what you believe. You can't make them put out and wave the rainbow flag and be in agreement with something that they're not in agreement with. And a lot of the people that participate in that same behavior, they're not in agreement with it because they're not even out of the closet with it. You got people still battling in 2026 whether or not they go, are you straight? Are you gay? Are you this? Are you that? Are you inside? Are you inside? Are you outside? Is you is or is you ain't? Oh, Lord. Why y'all so worried about what people do down below their waist? And why y'all so worried about what's up under somebody else's clothes? And if it's not affecting you or bothering you, then que sera, sera, and go on with your life and go on about your business and whatever it is that you got going on over there. And stop judging people and basing on what you think. Because what you think may or may not be correct. You end up making accusations and drawing conclusions and no. We live in eras of shades of gray. Variety is the spice of life. Y'all don't like this kind of teaching. April, I like fried chicken, but I don't want to eat it every day. Okay? I don't hear nobody. I'm just being honest. Marquise is on here. Marquise is a big boy. Marquise like food. Marquise like to eat. Marquise, do you want to eat fried chicken every day? You like sometimes you feel like a nut. And sometimes you don't. Got to have variety. You don't wear the same thing all the time. You got a black hat, you got a white hat, you got a red hat, you got a red and blue hat, you got a black and red hat, you got a black and white hat. We like variety. One day you might want them light skin. One day you might want a dark skin. One day you might want a Latina. One day you might want an African. You might want an Asian. Then you might have a night that you want them all together. Ooh. you know, we might want a little Neapolitan. We might want to have a menage a trois. Y'all stop trying to legislate underneath somebody's bedroom. You just mad because you're not getting in there. You ain't got nobody texting you. Wait a minute. Look, let me tell you. Oh, I know Fatima gonna have a fit. Let me see. Oh, okay, I got one tag. All right. I'm finna take a shower when you go pull up. What is that? That's what. Wait a minute. Where you go? Why can't you say when you go pull up? When you go pull up? Yeah, where? Yo, where you at? I want to come through. Oh, y'all quiet. Where's Messy Ed? Where's Messy Ed? Where's Ed at? Where's Ed? Maybe we should read some of y'all texts. Okay, let me see. I bet I read no more. That's all. That's a rated PG. That's a yo. I thank you, Jesus. That's a rated PG. Amen. That's the ones we can read out loud. Come on here. As much as y'all be talking about it, baby. Somebody like it. Okay, let me get back to my topics at hand. Amen. Okay, what else are we about to cover? Okay, all right. The ways to give are posted. If you'd be so kind to share your love and your generosity with Obnoxious Media. We are focused right now. We may try to quickly do a turnaround for LA for the BETs. Still kind of up in the air. Got to make a decision in the next day or so. But then all roads lead to AIM. So anything that you can do and willing to share, the ways to give are streaming, and we well, who is this? Oh, let me cuss them out. Okay, just cussed out an informant. Ula. Yeah. Okay, so where's the emoji that I want to use for that? Where is the emoji? Oh, okay, there it go. Whatever. All right, let's get into our next topic. So yeah, King Charles said he's going to cover security. It was really great to see so many folks out celebrating Juneteenth, and that Juneteenth is a still a recognized holiday. I was so excited and elated by that. I'm sure there are a number of you all had a number of incredible events in your area of the country. Okay, Mystical Son has spoken out about his father, saying that he hopes that his father will get the help that he needs behind bars. I what? Why are you asking people about how they feel about their parent going to prison? I mean, what do you want? What do you want him to say? Oh, oh. So, all right, Young Thug. Did y'all see the clip? Young Thug got into it with Black Boy Max and called him a stupid SOB for having a vasectomy. But maybe he just went on and had a vasectomy so that he knows that he won't have to worry about the situation that we were talking about earlier. That may be that may have been the reason, but anyway, he said that he was done for that. All right, YG has released a new song called Tiffany, and the rapper is rapping about a transgender woman revealing her identity right before sex. I don't know. Have y'all heard the song yet? Has anybody heard this? Heard this song? I have not. I heard. I don't. The LA body cam is released of the footage of the showing the officer fatally firing at the woman's dog during the New York Knicks celebration. It was interesting, you know. I hate saying, you know, but it was glad to see it a white person this time, right? I mean, even though it was their dog, but I mean, why are you calling? And just because a person calls and you're automatically making this assumption that it's something, I don't know. It's so many things that was wrong with that whole case. All right, Jelly Roll and Bunny, they have broken their silence. He said nobody cheated. She says that she was blindsided. I think she was just mad and telling him to go ahead and file the papers during the heated argument, not thinking that he really would. And she was totally taken off guard. And what can we say? What can we say? Don't write checks that you can't cash. All right, y'all. Do I have anybody? We need to do 100 more dollars. Do I have anybody that will help us? We need 100 more dollars for tonight. The ways to give are posted. You can do Cash App, you can do Zelle, you can do Venmo, you can also do Super Chat. All right. Actually, yeah, we need for those of you that I've already given, we're right now we're at $100 short. All right, can we get 100 more dollars? And who can? It may be somebody that can just do the whole thing. Whoever it is, you can do Zelle, you can do Cash App, you can do Venmo, you can do PayPal, you can do a Super Chat. Any of those ways that you can give. All right. Anybody? I'm glad to thank y'all. I think tonight was really, really it was really good. I think it was really, really good on tonight. And I thank y'all for hanging out with me. I was trying to see if we were going to get any of those other TikTokers on. And I guess not. Okay. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay. Are we back? All right. So, anybody else? So I really I think, and like those of you that have come that came on and shared your thoughts, I think we just got to think about that whole thing. I want everyone. uh okay, it says tonight was good and thank you. Yes, thank you for coming on. Thank you for being heart speaking from your heart and sharing. I really appreciate that. uh Greetings. So we're not going to always agree on every topic, and I think that we grow from intellectual discourse, and um and we share, we talk. All, you know what, God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. I Let me look and see. I don't know if this person wants me to say their name or not. Um Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I love you and thank you. Okay, just that fast. I trust God. I trust God. And I want you to trust him. Believe him. The way is already made. The way is already made. We thank God. We got what we got what we needed. Amen. Oh my God. Oh, God is awesome. He is awesome. He is awesome. I love him. I don't know about you. I love him. So everyone. Now this is the thing. How many of you all? Now just imagine, as good as tonight's show was, if we was on network or cable television. In a formal setting, live audience, people, we could have presented the questions, interviews. We could have had those ladies on. Could have been a panel. We could have had McCoy, the two ladies. Would that have not? That's what you all have got to assist me in making happen. And it is going to be in the next few months absolutely critical, absolutely vital that we like, share, subscribe, share, all of that. Everybody in here that's watching, get 100 people. Share the link in your groups, your family reunion group, your church group, your fraternity group, your sorority group, your Jack and Jill group, your bid whist team, your spades team, your your friends. Y'all do thrifting, whatever, all of the chat boxes that you're in, all of the chats that you're in, anybody, Black, white, Jew, Greek, Asian, Gentile, unclean Philistine, everybody, let everybody, I need all of you to get me 100 people. We have an opportunity. I want to prove to them, I want to do 3 million on one of these platforms. I want to have 3 million followers. We already on Facebook, we already got what was it? I think our numbers came back. We already had 3.5 million impressions in the last 30 days, from the 21st of last month to the 21st of this month. Incredible. Okay, so y'all keep liking, sharing, keep following, follow me to play. Follow me. So I need all of you. It's absolutely imperative. I want, just like and it's networks that are doing it. They're people are, listen, ladies and gentlemen, people are watching. Contrary to popular belief, people are watching. People are paying attention. And it's not just, and think about it, just like you like me, or just like you're intrigued, there are others that are intrigued. I'm surprised all the time by like celebrity people that know and watch. And when I saw Erica, and she was like, "Oh my God, I see you all the time, all over my timeline." I was like, it's amazing. Amazing. So we have this opportunity that's before us. If we can really get the numbers and make it happen. And then let me tell you, it has resonated something in my spirit where, hey, I want it anyway. I don't know how he's gonna do it. I don't know if it's a story that's gonna go viral. Who knows? I don't know. Will it be one of the van content from the van at one of the meetings? Who knows? She was congratulating me on the advance. We trying to definitely, oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Let me charge this watch. We trying to get to the advance. We're believing God for it. We're not totally there yet though. But if we keep on, and we have to keep having good content and good discussions and all of that, and you all keep telling your brother and your sister and your cousin and aunties and all of them, then we will keep having me share. I really wanted to do a Friday night live at AIM, but right now we just got to get there. And I don't know. It could be a company that would sponsor it. So someone says, "What year were you a freshman at Morehouse?" A year. Why are you trying to guess my age? Are you trying to guess my age? Born 83. We posted it. So anyway, and those of you that will, I can't everyone on TikTok, can everyone hit the like button right now on TikTok? And can everyone share, and can everyone follow? Can I see some hearts immediately? Can we see a whole lot of hearts just keep going? And can everyone share the live? All right, we saw a few. Thank you, KD. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pressure P, share the live with more than 10 friends. Thank you. All right, Groove, Simply. Thank you, Groove. Groove Life. Thank you, Simply. Groove Life. Lovely T. Thank you. Groove Life. All right, y'all. Some more. Y'all share me. Share me. Groove Life. Yeah, I know you clicking the like button. Hit that share. All right. All right. T. Danielle. Thank you. Groove Life. All right. Pressures. Liked me. All right. Everything. Jay joined. Fleebo. All right. Kathy. Yes, pressure. Y'all just share me, okay? FYP, 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 FYP. Thank you. Chicago is in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, hit that FYP, FYP, FYP. Yes, push me out. Come on. Push me out there. Push me out in the FYP. Push me out. So people can see me come up. Yes. Ron McIntyre. All right. Thank you. Someone reposted. Thank you so much. All right, Pressure shared me. Thank you, Pressure. All right, D. All right, Pressure P. Yes. This is what it's gonna take. We are in a vicious numbers game. Instagram, I need y'all to do the same thing. I need y'all to push it out and share it. Facebook, April, you have a lot of comments and a lot of commentary. I need you to share me. You won't believe what he said on this live. Watch this, child. That's what y'all need to be saying. You don't know. We don't know what comment or what show may go viral or what may resonate with somebody. I mean, Jamal could have seen that tonight and say, you know what? I want to come on and talk and share my side. Let's hear his perspective. We keep on talking about. Let's hear a man. I would love to have one. I want to hear from a man that laid down and told the lady, I don't want to have a child. I wanted to have what I had with you, and that was a good time, and I didn't want to have a child. And I'm not obligated to be a part of that child's life. That's a real intelligent conversation that we got to have. Then we got to hear from the perspective, just like we heard from Nelson, of the woman that did decide to have the child and had to walk through that level of difficulty. And then God turned that thing for little Nelson around. Now, the father that was reluctant is now raising the child. The child is now living with the father and his fiance. Now that's a whole 360. That's a whole show right there in and of itself. Hey, Tickle Pink, greetings. So that's a whole show. That's a whole level of discussion. What can we say? What can we say to these things? So we need to have these talks. We need to have these serious conversations. And so if you like that, and then the aspects of me that sometimes are funny and crazy, that would be interesting for a docuseries or a reality show. Would y'all watch me if I had a reality show? Would y'all watch me? Would y'all watch for real? Would y'all watch if I had a reality show? Would y'all watch it? Yes, is Goddess Fatima still around? Okay, if you go, Marquise, can you send her all of the ways to give? Thank you. Let me see here. Um, okay, let's see if this will work. Where can I leave a how can I leave a comment? Okay, I just put the link to my Cash App. Uh, do you see it? Ah, thank you. Somebody said I'm already a reality show. Thank you so much. So, we have this opportunity set before us, and if you all help us, we certainly we want to seize the moment and seize the opportunity. All right, no, not yet. You don't see the link. I just left a comment. You don't see it? Let me leave it again. Okay, do you see it now? All right, and the info is also all of the ways to give is on the is in my bio on right underneath my picture on the on my page on TikTok too. Cash App, Zelle. Did you just see the link? I just posted the link. It's right above your comment. The link to my Cash App is right above your comment, King. Okay. All right, so all of that is there, and we certainly we want to definitely seize the moment, and that's the stuff that is absolutely interesting, and it's real life. It's real life. Is real talk. Is real things that are going on and that are transpiring in our lives. And the lives of people are so interesting, and so many people have so many things that they are experiencing and uh, going through and dealing with, and just a lot of that, just a lot of it, and it's interesting. So we definitely want to seize the opportunity and definitely want y'all a part. All right. Are there any church announcements? Do we have any good old church announcements? Do we have any good old church announcements? Anything that's happening in your area, and in your area of town, in your city? Any of that? Any of those going on? Who all going to AIM? Who all is going to the Church of God in Christ to the AIM convention? Y'all coming to AIM? Y'all gonna ride with me in the courtesy van? Y'all gonna ride with me in the courtesy van? Who all coming to AIM? I want to meet y'all at the AIM convention. All right. Yeah, so the AIM convention is coming up in Baltimore, Maryland. And it is always, AIM is one of my favorite conventions. July 6th in Baltimore, Maryland. July 6th in Baltimore. July 6th in Baltimore. We'll definitely be there. Hope y'all will hopefully you all will join me. All right, so we don't have any church announcements. Everybody, all hearts and minds are clear. Mother Janice, how are we doing on likes? How are we doing on likes over on YouTube and Facebook? How are we looking over there? Can everyone click the like button for me? YouTube and Facebook, everyone click the like button. I need you to hit the like button. I need you to share. All right, anybody tell me how we doing on likes? How are we doing? How we doing? All right, we only got 62 likes. That is diabolical. Can we get some more likes? I need 100 likes. Can everybody hit that like button that's watching over on YouTube? If everyone hit that like button right now. Let's hit that like button right now. If you're on YouTube, let's hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone hit that like button. Can I get another galaxy over here on YouTube, on TikTok? Can I get another galaxy? Can I get a dragon? I want some of them big gifts. Can I get an astronaut? What's some of those big gifts that they give? Yes, 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 yes. All right, we need some more. We definitely need some more likes on YouTube. And those of y'all that may know people, if you may know somebody, and say, you know what? I want you to watch this guy. You may know somebody. Some of y'all may know Carlos King. I told him, I posted a picture of me and Cam Newton. And I said, hey, y'all need to tell Cam Newton he should have me on his show. Y'all need to hashtag, y'all need to Hashtag and tell him definitely have them. Yep. Tell him to definitely have me. All right, any more likes? Any more likes? Did we get any more? Deaconess Earl, Mother Janice, did we get any more? I want to get 100. If I can get 100. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 199. All right. Okay, 38 more. 38 more. We need 38 more likes. Can we get 38 more likes on YouTube? Y'all, we had a great show tonight. I don't even see why it would be hard for you to hit the like button. You sitting in here, you watching, you enjoy, you commented. Why would it be difficult for you to even why would it even be a question? Why would it even be a question? Thank you. Someone just followed me. Mr. Vale, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How many other people are following me over on TikTok? Follow me. Follow me. All right, y'all. We've been on 3 hours. Thank y'all so much. We've reached our goal. I can never figure out how to like on TikTok. You just tap the screen. You just do this. You just do that. You just do that. You just do that, and that'll like it. That'll like it. Just tap, 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 tap. That's all you do. It's not hard at all. You just tap, tap, tap. Ah, hi, Shabbat. That's all you do is just tap it. Just tap it. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Okay, and then y'all can share all of that and hopefully on the replay. Okay, thank y'all. We'll see. It's Monday, so actually I'll probably have to see y'all again tomorrow night because most times we do Sunday and then Tuesday. Most times tonight is my off night, but you know, Father's Day was crazy. But y'all keep me lifted in prayer. All right, those of you that love and appreciate me, keep me lifted. All right, thank y'all.